Okay, guys, so here we go. We're going to dig a little deeper into helping to identify some strategies that will enable us to comprehend better as we're reading. So, our goal this school year is to really train our brains to think while we're reading. If we're thinking while we're reading, we are more likely to comprehend what we're reading. And so we want to show you some strategies to help you think while you're reading to be sure that when you get done with a page or a chapter, you really have comprehended that text. So we're going to practice this week what we call annotating. Annotating is really just taking notes, and those notes prove your thinking. Okay. It's kind of like in math when you work out a word problem and you show all the steps to get to your answer, and that shows your thinking. Well, in reading, annotating really shows your thinking. It's kind of showing your work in reading. So, we're going to use these annotations. If you've annotated before, you may have used some that are a little bit different, but we're going to go with these for now. So you can see that we're going to look for important parts and big ideas. We're going to ask questions, which we talked a little bit about yesterday. We're going to find and underline words that seem really important. We're going to make connections, which we've already practiced this year. We are going to note the parts of the story that we can visualize. We can get that good mental picture in our mind. We're going to circle unfamiliar words, unfamiliar vocabulary. We're going to practice making inferences. We're going to heart parts that we love, exclamation mark but beside things that are really surprising or unusual. Central idea is like finding the theme in what you read. Text evidence means, oh, I'm going to be able to use this text evidence to help me answer a question. And, oop, check mark. Yep, I agree with that. Or the, ooh, circle with a line through. I do not agree with that. So, we're going to be reading this week a story titled A Long Walk to Water. It's a nonfiction passage, which means it's based on something real. I'm going to show you my own annotations, and then you're going to practice your own. And then we'll come back and we'll move a little bit further. My goal is to show you what each of these annotations looks like so that you can practice making your own. Now, here's the rule with annotating. Annotating is done while you read. So, annotating does not mean I'm going to read an entire page or chapter and then go back and think. Annotating is I'm going to practice thinking as I'm reading. And does that mean that I might sometimes still need to backtrack and reread things? Of course. But when you annotate, you do not read a big section and then go back and fill in your thinking. Annotating is I'm going to show my thinking as I read. So here we go. I've got our little annotation marks over here, and I'm going to show you some of mine as we go. So I'm going to actually read the first 7 paragraphs of A Long Walk to Water. So here we go. Boom! Salva turned and looked. Behind him, a huge black cloud of smoke rose. Flames darted out of its base. Overhead, a jet plane veered away like a sleek, evil bird. Well, I've got some thinking right there in that first paragraph. I can visualize, I can get a picture in my mind of the black smoke coming out of that jet plane as it takes away. Look at this figurative language here, y'all, comparing the jet plane to a sleek, evil bird. Look at how interesting that makes that paragraph. In the smoke and dust, he couldn't see the school building anymore. He tripped and almost fell. No more looking back. It slowed him down. I put a star here and I'm thinking, ooh, this must be really important. He's running away from his school and he's running in such a way that he's not even looking back anymore. That must be a really important part of the story. Something terrible seems to be happening at his school. So when I put my star here, I don't just say, oh, this is important. I say why I think it sounds important, right? This is explaining my thinking the same way that I explained what I could visualize. So when we annotate, we do not just put a V or a star, we explain our thinking there. Okay? Salva lowered his head and ran. I put a check mark here. I agree. Like, Salva, it seems like you really do need to be running. Okay. He ran until he could not run anymore. Then he walked for hours until the sun was nearly gone from the sky. I have an exclamation mark for this paragraph. It's surprising that he walked for that long. Remember, exclamation mark is something surprising or something you didn't expect. So he walked until the sun was nearly gone for the sky. He walked for hours until he couldn't run anymore. Other people were walking too. There were so many of them that they couldn't all be from the school village. They must have come from the whole area. As Salva walked, the same thoughts kept going through his head in rhythm with his steps. Where are we going? Where's my family? When will I see them again? So, as you can see on these 7 paragraphs, I stopped and jotted down my thoughts, my thinking. Okay. I did not read the entire 7 paragraphs and then go back and think. I stopped and I intentionally thought along the way, what's happening here? What am I thinking? What's popping in my head? And then I found a way to annotate those thoughts. So on your own today, you're going to continue reading A Long Walk to Water. You're going to read paragraphs 8 through 14, and then you'll see your Prove It assignment where you're going to document your annotations, your thinking for paragraphs 8 through 14.